Hi guys, Kat here from Endless Fitness. Today I thought I would bring you outside on our beautiful Wild Pacific Trail and show you some simple moves that you can do so that as the weather gets nicer, you can use that time to get out, get your heart rate up, and get into nature. So come along with me. Okay, so you've just run about 5 minutes, 6 minutes, maybe you've done a full kilometer, and you reach one of the park benches. So the great thing about the Wild Pacific Trail is that these are all over the place. You have amazing views, and they're really handy to do a lot of different full body, non-weighted exercises on. So two that we're gonna do right now is we're gonna do a sit and stand and just a basic push-up. Okay, so with the sit and stand, you're just gonna have a seat, making sure that you're right on the edge of your bench. Legs are hip width apart and that your knees aren't going past the toes. And then from there, standing up, making sure we get the full bend out of the hips, tapping down, and then right back up. We'll do 20 of those. If you're working with a knee injury, it's really important. Keep that solid foundation and distribute your weight in between the left and the right, so both legs down. If we've got healthy knees and we're maybe working on running and sprints and kind of using those legs independently, then you can change it up, lift one leg up, rising up, and then tapping down. Same thing. So 20 on the left, 20 on the right. Please stop picking the branches off. Thank you. And then your third option is you can do a little sit and stand with a hop. So legs down, jumping up, tapping. And this one's gonna be a little bit more speedy. So those are your three options there. 20 reps, 3 times. We're gonna space them out with doing a push-up. Arms coming wider than the shoulders. We've got a nice A-frame off of the body. Elbows going 45 degrees, tapping the chest down, and then pressing up. We're gonna do 20 of those. 20 push-ups, 20 sit and stands, 20 push-ups, 20 sit and stands, 20 push-ups, 20 sit and stands, and then we start running again. I'll meet you at the next spot. Let's go. Woo! Okay, kilometer number 2, bench number 2, we're gonna do a simple step up. So with step ups, make sure that you get your whole foot on the bench. Most likely you're gonna start off not even thinking about it, that dominant leg leading you through it. So just once you get to 10, make sure that you switch to the other leg and do 10. So all the way up and then all the way back down. If you hit the trail often and the legs are feeling good, you most certainly can up your pace a little bit and do a jogging, almost power step up is good too. If balance is an issue or you're concerned about the knee or you just haven't, you're not at that condition level, then you most certainly can just do a high knee is great. So 20 of those, 10 with the left, 10 with the right, 3 times through, and then we're going to match that with a V-sit or a mini sit-up, or you can hold plank. So some sort of core exercise. If you're holding plank, making sure that you step back, that your shoulders are right over top of your hands, and that your hands have got a nice grip onto that bench. If you're doing a V-sit, my trusty assistant is picking the Nootka roses here, but I'll position you over here. So with your V-sit, you're just gonna lean back, lift the legs up, drop both upper and lower body down, and then meet in the middle. So 20 of those. So you're gonna cycle through 3 rounds of that. Step up, V-sits, step up, V-sits, step up, V-sits, and then you're gonna hit the trail again for another kilometer. And all the while, this is your view. Paradise. Okay, kilometer number 3, bench number 3, we're gonna do a lunge off of the bench, also known as a Bulgarian split squat, and a tricep push-up. Tricep push-up, very similar to a chaturanga if you are familiar with yoga terms. It's just that downward press into the backs of the arms and then pressing back up, except we're using a bench instead of the floor. And with our lunge, we're just gonna have our foot up, back behind us, get a nice 90-90 with the back leg, 90 degrees with the front leg. Never going past the toes with your knee, really making sure that you're coming down centered. We're gonna do 10 reps. Oh, that's okay. We're gonna do 10 reps with the left, 10 reps with the right. And again, if this is something that you feel comfortable with, then you can up that rep count, and then 20 with those tricep push-ups. So coming into the triceps, arms just right underneath. You're gonna probably want a closer grip than your push-up grip. And then just coming forward, elbows go past the ribs, and then you're pressing back. I know triceps work when this arm is nice and straight. So the more extension you get, the better bang for the buck through the back of the arm. And with the lower body, just making sure that you come down to where it feels healthy and natural in the legs. Some people have a greater range of motion and flexibility, so they're able to go a little bit deeper. And other people have a little bit limited range of motion. Best thing to do, listen to your body. If it doesn't feel right, don't push it. Ask for help, ask questions. We're always here to help. So join me on the last kilometer as we run to bench number 4. See you there. 4 kilometers, 4th bench. This is it. We've got a beautiful hill right in front of us. We're gonna go 2 runs up that hill, recover on the way back. Once we come back off of that hill, you're gonna go right into 10 jump jacks. Arms over top of the head, jacking the legs out, navel to spine, keep the heart rate up. If impact is an issue, get rid of the impact, step touch, step touch. Take it Suzanne Somersel's. Nice and low impact. You can also do high knee. Anything that's just gonna keep the heart rate up from your hill run and then come back down, keep it going, and then we're gonna move right into a plank. So if you're using the bench, it's gonna be a little bit more modified, so feel free to up the amount of time that you're doing it for. If you're doing it down on a log, we wanna get to the 2-minute mark. That's in terms of like Canada Fit standards. We're healthy. You're in an excellent, above average range. And then once you're finished that plank, again, start off slow, build up to that 2-minute mark. Once you're done that round 3, you're gonna hit the hill again, come back, jump jacks, plank, hill for the 3rd round and final, come back jacks, and then finish off with plank. 2 things to be mindful of with your plank: distribute that weight, get into the fingertips, lift up through the shoulder blades so that we're not sitting there with the big stegosaurus on our back, okay? Chest in nice and tight, abs tight, full body movement there. 4th and final round, you did it. 4 kilometers, now we have to run home. You made it. 8 kilometers, 4 that way, and then we ran all the way back. If you did the whole thing, great job, great workout. If you're just joining us and are just starting out with either running or on the trails, maybe start off with just walking it, a fast-paced walk, getting the arms moving, or just cutting that in half and doing about 2K and then 2K back. But if you have any questions, please reach out to me on Endless Fitness. Thank you so much for coming along with me on our beautiful trail workout. We're truly blessed to live where we live. And as the weather gets nicer, I encourage you guys, get outside, get the body moving, get the heart rate up, because there's so much stuff that can be done here. And just being outside, nature, physical fitness, getting the heart rate going, so much for our mental and physical well-being. So wishing you all the best, health and happiness. Don't hesitate to reach out if you have any questions. Kat, Endless Fitness. Great job.